Howdy! Okay, so today I'm going to be showing you on how I created my ATP molecule in RAS MOL. The first thing that you want to do is go over to the drug bank, and this is the website www.drugbank.ca, and you're going to search for the ATP molecule in the top corner. The page is going to give you a search results, and you're just going to click the very first one, which says adenosine triphosphate, which is another name for ATP. When you click on it, it's going to give you a bunch of different information, and the only thing that you really want on this page is the PDB file. So you're going to click on that, and it's going to give you a coding program. You're going to select the entire coding program and copy it. You're going to go over to a word processor. It's very important that you do not use Microsoft Word because it doesn't allow you to save it as it doesn't allow you to save it as a plain text document. What that's going to do, it's going to allow the program to transfer over into RAS MOL and transfer over to RAS MOL so the program can read it. You're going to save it just forever. Click yes. Okay. Now you're going to actually open your RAS MOL program. You go over to your libraries. Mine is I saved it very specifically in my documents as RAS1. Hit OK. Alright, so you're going to go over here and you're going to hit File, Open. And it's going to pull up that document page, and that's where you're going to grab your PDB file. You're going to open it. And there we have our ATP molecule. So this is the very basic format of it, and I'm going to show you how I changed it up and made it pretty. So the very first thing that I did was I went to display and I hit the ball and stick. So that just kind of explodes it up a little bit and it allows you to see it, I think, a little bit easier. If you click here, you can rotate it all around. So that's cool. But when it's all jazzed up, you can swing over to the command line. And we're going to be using this a lot during this process. So just size it up nice and hit reset just to get it back how we found it. Okay, so you can also, in your command line, you can do different colors. So like sea green, or sorry, so color sea green, color magenta, but I'm going to leave it on color gray. So you can do a bunch of cool things on here, and so I like to try and go and see if there's any H bonds that we can find, and it'll show you the distance if there are any H bonds. So if you go over to your settings and you hit pick distance and you go back into your command and you type H bonds on. Alright, so this one doesn't have any H bonds, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. So now we're going to get into just coloring different parts of our molecule and all that. So let's make the background sea green. And then, okay, so ATP has 3 different parts to it. It has a phosphate chain, which is shown here. It has a ribose, which is a sugar, which is right here, and its adenine base, which is right here. So I want to take those 3 different parts and make them stand out in their own way. So first we're going to select the different parts. So this is the adenine base. We're going to type select atom no dash arrow 1 and 10. Okay, so it selected it, and we're going to color this blue. color blue. Now the program is very specific on what exactly you type and what you don't type. Next we're going to select the ribose, and that's going to be 11, and 19. Color, we're going to make this one red. Okay, and so for the last group, which is the phosphate chain, we're going to select atom numbers 20 and atom number 31. Selecting the rest of everything, and we're going to make this yellow. Alright, so here we have the 3 different parts of our molecule separated. And so we're going to select the whole thing again, select all, and you can look at the makeup of this molecule by clicking the labels. So this shows us that there are oxygen elements, phosphorus elements, and nitrogen elements in it. So just to make these all stand out just a little bit, we are going to just make them different. So first we're going to select nitrogen, and we want to put little dots around it and make it cyan. Alright, next we're going to select oxygen, and because this one is involved in both the phosphorus base and the phosphate chain and the ribose, we're not going to change the color, but we are going to have it be a star, and this is just going to change how it looks. And finally, for phosphorus, we're going to give it a yellow tint just to make it a little different. Oops, sorry. Select phosphorus, color yellow tint, just to make it a little bit different. And then there we have our ATP molecule.